Here with George Mosee, head coach at Front Street Gym. What up, Gio?
What's going on? What's going on, cuz?
Not much.
Been a minute.
Right?
It's been a minute.
What's popping in the gym today, Jay?
Man, just got a few amateur fighters, getting ready. We having a show May 27th, Ring in the Spring. First show they had here at Front Street in years. I'm really excited about
the
it.
legendary Front Street.
Oh, man. Right. Legendary. It's more so the show, I'm glad you said that, because the show is really to showcase the gym. Because the reality is, we kind of starting from the ground up. Maybe we may have 2 to 3 fighters fight on the show, 15 bouts that are actually fighting out of the gym. But as you know, I've been blessed to be around some great coaches and some great gyms. So I'm reaching out to a lot of my guys, trying to get some national champions featured on the show, and right now it's going very well. But yeah, it's definitely just a show to showcase the gym, to get the gym back on the map.
Okay. Well, not just what's the goal of this first show. Are you looking just for like national champion versus national champion, or are you just looking just for a great, just overall, just great night of boxing to get these kids fights?
I guess both. And anything we can get, you know what I'm saying? I would love to have national champion versus national champion. But at the end of the day, yeah, just get these kids some really good fights and good fights for the fans. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And for USA Boxing, like I said, because, if they see a good show, then I won't ever have an issue, when I'm ready to throw a show. You know what I mean? So my goal is really to just throw a very entertaining, fun, you know what I'm saying, no nonsense show. Then that way, every 2-3 months, it can just be a recurring thing. Because, back in the day, this is where the Golden Gloves was held. So, I'm trying to get it back to that status. You know what I mean?
And Philly has some national champions.
Oh, for sure.
What, Salim Bey, Pocket
Man.
Rocket,
Yep.
Lamar Smith, Rocket Rivera.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of kids.
And a bunch of kids that the first few names, those my guys.
Yeah.
Guys that I had the pleasure of being in the gym with for, a nice amount of time. So, I'm gonna do my thing. See, the difficult part right now is the National Golden Gloves is coming up. So a lot of the top guys are really focused on that. But again, my show is May 27th. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Golden Gloves is over like May 6th. So hopefully, if y'all see this, man, come on, show the OAN some love. Come out and fight, man. I'm gonna hold spots for y'all as long as I can.
How many bouts?
15. Belt show.
Okay.
Yep, 15 bouts. Yep, and it's a belt show. All the kids want belts. We gonna have food. You know what I mean? All that.
Okay, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Man. Sound like a good time. So if anybody's watching, if you want to see the next world champions, slide through. Give them the date and give them the address.
May 27th, Front Street Gym, 2076 East Clearfield Street, Philadelphia, PA. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, you're doing another event.
Haymakers for Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's a charity event. I just was selected to coach a few fighters, and I'm really excited about it, honestly, because I had the opportunity to kind of change the way these people think about life, not just boxing. Because at the end of the day, they're not looking to be fighters; they just wanted to compete. In the show for it's a charity show for cancer. It's at the Fillmore on Thursday, actually April 27th. They've been raising money just to bring awareness, to cancer. But first and foremost, like I said, I'm training 4 fighters, and the 4 fighters I'm training, I just see a big difference in them as people, not just as fighters or boxers. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm actually I've gotten really close with them, and all of them have said, even after this, they probably still they're gonna stick around and train with me. So, it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun.
Gee. Like me, you were a basketball guy, right? You got into boxing. Well, you could always box, and you played around with it, but you got into coaching really late. Mm-hmm. But you've made significant strides in the couple of years that I've, seen you in this world. Because, we grew up together.
Right.
So tell me why. Tell me how.
I really don't have an answer, cause I didn't really ask for any of this. I'm just blessed, man. It's just a blessing, really. So I started off at Fight Firm on 9th Street. I actually went in there on a Groupon. Just because, nowadays these young boys talk crazy. This might have been about 4 or 5 years ago. The way we used to hoop and the way they hoop now is different. Like, now the way they talk, back in the day, if we talked like that, it meant it was a problem. It meant something was going to happen to somebody. So I told myself, like, listen, man, I got to do something, man. I got to do something to stay in shape because I can't hoop no more because I'm going to end up either getting hurt or hurting somebody. So I ended up going in the gym just to get back, you know, try to stay in shape. And unbeknownst to me, I go in the gym, I got Danny Davis in there, Greg Hackett, Coach Wade, Mike Melvin, Paul Kroll, like, so as soon as I go in, I don't even understand the level of boxing I'm really around, you know, until after the first year. You know what I mean? Then Rasheem Jefferson comes in, Daoud Bey comes in. You know what I mean? I got the pleasure to be around Dirk Gooden, Grasshopper. So many great young fighters, like you said, Salim Bey, Suave Downs, Pocket Rocket, Rasheem Jefferson Jr., Cool Boy was training at the gym at the time. Like, and it's crazy because I actually talked to Paul this morning, but a lot of what I'm doing, man, I got to give shout out to Paul, man. Like, everybody said that's like my little brother because we always go at it, but I got a lot of love for him, man. He was really, him and Greg Hackett were the first two people that actually allowed me to coach. Like Brill, the first person I ever cornered was Brill. Brill got his first stop. His first stop with me and Greg in the corner.
Okay.
The first time he stopped somebody at an amateur fight was me and Greg working his corner.
Crazy thing is you was there when Brill sparred Shakur, and Brill just left camp
with Javante. I heard.
Davis.
I would have loved to have
so
seen
I know,
that.
like
Man.
you know, watching going from, you know, you corner him in the amateurs and watch him, you know, work
Crazy,
against
man. And I'm
world
champions
champions
too. If you see this, man, little bro, man, you don't mess with me, man. But it's like no, but yeah, Greg, you know, I'll never forget. Me and Greg working the corner. He looked at me. He just was like, "Yo, you could do this, man. Like we could work the corner together." Like he just had this smile on his face. And Paul, one day we in the gym, and I'm like just messing around. Paul gave me my first fighter, Chris. You know, Chris out there now. You just said, you know. Paul gave me my first fighter. He called me like, "Yo, G, I got somebody I want you to train." You know, dude called me, but I'm gonna give him to you. So, you know, Chris, and I love Chris. Like, he's doing very well right now. But Paul, we in the gym one day, he was going to go spar J-Rod. Now, mind you, Julian Williams, you know, 3-division champion. And Paul said, "Come on, G, come work my corner." Cool. We go down to Schuler's, and we grooving. You know, sparring is sparring, but we grooving. We in a nice groove. And the whole ride, like, yo, you really, like, yo, you got something, G. Like, the thing is with fighters, what I've learned, and I don't know much, but what I've learned is if you can keep them calm, if they can develop a trust in you, then you got something. Because most of these guys, you don't got to teach them nothing, man. They've been doing it since they was 8 years old, and they 25, 26, so there's not much I can teach them. I just kind of reassure them and remind them, keep them calm. You know what I'm saying? And I found like that's my strong point. And then moving forward, you know, he took me up there to spar Boots one day. So not only did he give me that green light or put like a little battery in my back, he took me around other very high level coaches. In turn, they start respecting me. Like, I just saw you at Bose's last week, and I'm probably gonna go there later for sparring. So just to be able to have those options, man, is really a blessing. And like I said, I ain't really asked for none of this, man. It just kind of happened, and I'm just living it right now. Every day is just more fun than the day before, cause like, or even knowing you, like I know, like you said, we got 20 plus years in, and the fact that this is what you do, and I'm able to, you know, sit down and just tell my story to my guy, it's like, cause I really wouldn't do this if it was somebody else, you know that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Where do you want to take this, Jay?
Wherever it's gonna take me, you know what I mean? Like I said, I never planned for any of this to happen, man. None of this. Like, I'm just rolling right now, cause like right now I'm just focused on the show, you know, putting a good show together, and whatever I can build off of that, I'm just gonna take it, man. And not to mention, you know me, like I don't do the Instagram thing, I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to be in this position without really like pimping myself out is, you know what I mean? It feels very rewarding. Now, to each his own, you know, nothing against people who do that kind of stuff, but it's just not really me. You, like I said, you know me for a long time. Like, that never really been my thing, like the hey, look at me type of thing. But yeah, I'm just, like again, man, I'm just blessed to be in this position to be able to do something I love doing every day, man, every day.
Before we leave out, let them know where they, the date, the event. Again, yeah, one more time.
Ring in the Spring, Front Street Gym, May 27th, 12 to 5. It's a belt show. I've been getting a lot of love. Shout out to coaches in Tallahassee, coaches in Virginia, New Jersey, of course, all my Philly coaches. They've been emailing me, sending me their fighters list. I'm gonna get back to all y'all as soon as I can. But again, May 27th, Front Street Gym, 2076 East Clearfield Street, Philadelphia, PA. You know what I mean?